How you doing, man? Purple Dog here. So, I came across this video. Walkaway testimonial. They moved a biological man into my dorm room. Imagine you have a daughter, right? I'm assuming she's in college. I didn't watch the video, so. And she's in college. And she is doing her thing. All of a sudden, they move a mentally ill man in her room that thinks they're a woman, who could have all sorts of demons going on in their mind. They could do anything. Let's just watch the video.
This is gonna be my walk away story because I was 100% Democrat. I was on the Democratic plantation and I was happy with that. So let me go ahead and tell y'all this story because it's a little crazy. Hello to everybody who watches this. My name is Zakia Cooper and I am a 23-year-old Christian conservative from Chicago. This is going to be my walk away story because I was 100% Democrat. I was on the Democratic plantation and I was happy with that.
Alright, you were on the Democratic plantation, but let's not act like these conservatives ain't racist as a motherfucker too. Let's not do that. I get what you mean, alright? As far as voting right now, because let's be honest, either a Democrat or a Republican is going to get into office, right? All these third parties that they really don't have a chance for real, okay? So it's really Democrat versus Republican. They're both racist as fuck. They both got old white people running their shit that they're racist as fuck. Let's just cut that middleman right the fuck out, alright?
So let me go ahead and tell y'all this story because it's a little crazy. So in 2021, I moved into my first apartment, and the apartment that I chose to move into was like a dorm style room where you would share a bathroom with a roommate of the same gender. That's what my lease said, and I was okay with that because I really wanted to move out. And so I move out and I don't have a roommate initially, right? So I'm living there by myself for 1 full year and I'm happy with that. A year passes and I slowly noticed that the bathroom that I had to myself is showing signs of being used by a man because I'm seeing that the toilet seat is up. And so I'm like, okay.
She noticed the toilet seat was up. That's how she know for a fact that man was. That's funny as hell.
Okay. I didn't know I had a roommate, but I just assumed that I had a roommate that was a girl because that's what they told me. I had a female roommate and she had a boy or something over there who was using the bathroom. So I'm like, whatever. He's dirty because he's not flushing the toilet and he's leaving the seat up all the time, but whatever.
Oh, hell no. Not flushing the fucking toilet. Dude, you don't do that in a dorm, bro. I know what he's trying to do by doing that. I wouldn't even say save money, because are you even paying for the bills? Anyway, and even then it's just like, even when it comes to piss, it's like, dude, flush the fucking toilet after you're done using it. Are you serious?
This is what
That's what I'm saying, brother. Shit like that is when you don't flush the toilet after you use. That's some depression shit, dude. These motherfuckers be mentally ill and be not giving a fuck about how their mental illness affects other people. I know I'm ranting about not flushing the toilet, but come on, my nigga.
Move in a conjoined situation, so I was satisfied, I guess. But I slowly realized that it was a man in my room, y'all. A man, a trans woman, and I realized it's because I see the person. I see this man, they moved in my room. I came out one day and I happened to see him. We came in at the same time and I'm like, that's a man. It was a man.
Yeah.
It was a man. They moved a man in my room.
Yeah.
And so I stopped paying rent in that building because I'm like, what the?
Yeah. Yeah. They tell you, and of course they do it with the black chick that got dreads and shit. Of course they do it with her. Of course. You know what the fuck it is. That shit was 100% intentional. I was gonna put a girl in there with dick and balls. They do this shit with us, dude. I'm telling you. But let me stop. And I would have stopped paying rent too on my mama. I would have stopped paying rent too. You got me fucked up.
Told me in my lease that I would have a same-sex roommate. I stopped paying the rent, and eventually the housing manager or whatever reaches out to me, and she's like, I'm telling her my situation. She's like, oh well, we can't discriminate. That's why we weren't allowed to discriminate against.
Discriminate this dick is exactly what I would have fucking said.
It's him.
I'd rather be home. If I was, let me put it in my shoes. If I was a man, I was in the dorm, right, paying rent. I lived the whole year, I'm cooling. all of a sudden they add a transgender man, a hoe that got her tits cut off. My bad for the mic fumbling. Got her tits cut off, thinks she's a man, got some of her thigh removed, got a horrific looking piece of meat in her pants that gets infected every week. The biggest part isn't even that. It's the fucking liberal rhetoric they're gonna shove down your throat every chance they get. So yeah.
The woman, so we had to give him a female roommate. Yeah. Craziest thing I ever heard in my life. I'll never forget that.
There were no other female room. I'm telling you, they gave the sister with dreads the.
Because I was like, what the heck is going on in this country? Like, I knew that there were trans people running around. I knew that was a thing, but I never really actually paid attention to the impact of that until it directly affected me, which is how most things work. So upon coming to that realization, I'm like,
y'all like her. She's self-aware. I was about to say the same exact thing. The words right out of my mouth.
Wait a minute. What laws? Why can't we discriminate against? Why is there a man in my room? Because we can't discriminate. But what about me? I'm a woman. I'm 21 years old. I was 21 at the time. And y'all moving this man in my room? What if he raped me? What if something happens to me? Nobody would care. So,
because you're black,
after this experience, I became extremely interested in these so-called discrimination laws or whatever this person was speaking on. And
oh, shout out California. I heard they're signing a bill where it's like a person can be like you're discriminating against or trying to abuse a child by not letting them be trans, and they could lose the kid and shit. Shout out California. You're making me realize how shit it fucking is. Never live in California. That shit. California is the state. California, if it was a girl, would be 100% a pump and dump. Do not marry California. That bitch ain't shit.
I done fell down the conservative rabbit hole from that point forward. I found myself watching Matt Walsh, who's of the Daily.
Okay, here we go. Matt Walsh is a racist piece of shit. One of those kids that sit on fucking the internet all day, bitching, complaining that black people exist. They'll pull out every single video of a black person doing anything relatively bad in the book. Especially the same thing with the in-wokeness kid or the fucking who else? Tristan Tate and shit. They cherry pick all these videos of black people doing violent shit. Not once posted nothing. Here and there they'll post something of a white person or an Asian or someone else doing something, but mostly they repost everything black. It's on purpose. Act like black people are the main ones looting and shit. Those same pictures you see the looting, you'll see white people in the background. Who the fuck are you fooling? So yeah, I don't agree with most conservatives. I got conservative views. Basic shit. Wouldn't even call it conservative. Man be with woman. Man be with woman, build family. Man be with woman has built family for fucking centuries. It's been like that since the beginning of time. But that's conservative? Why does that have to be lumped in the same fucking pile as blatant racism? Just saying.
Wire, and he has a documentary called What is a Woman? And it's basically about my situation where trans men are erasing women. And after watching that film, I realized that I was supporting literally satanic stuff. I didn't know. I thought I was being PC, right? No. I was supporting Satan. And I'm a Christian. I was raised a Christian. So I'm like, this ain't right. This is not aligning with my Christian values. Wait a minute. We're calling men women. It's not lying. God doesn't make mistakes. So why?
Isn't that lying? Bless her heart, she's a woman. Be more blunt. That's not lying. Cutting your dick off and fucking, not even cutting your dick off, letting a man inside you, not even letting a man inside you, doing this demonic ass, disgusting shit is against God. All of it, not even just a little bit of it. Woman on woman against God. Man on man against God. Man trying to chop off his dick to become a woman against God. Woman trying to be a man against God. This is simple shit. But now we're in an age where they want to act like, oh, God doesn't exist. God doesn't exist. God doesn't exist. You mean to tell me we just poofed and existed here? By the way, they said that the Big Bang Theory is missing some fucking it's got a couple plot holes in it. They're saying maybe we didn't come out of here from, what was it called? So it was what? What did they say it was? It was like pressure, heat, dust, some goofy ass shit. And they said it was all made a Big Bang. Okay.
Why am I calling you a shit and you're a man? That's a lie. I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm transphobic now. Oh, I'm homophobic now. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm not lying because y'all said so. That's
fuck
insane.
you. Fuck all that phobic shit. Fuck all that phobic shit. Nobody's scared of you bitch ass niggas. I'm joking.
That was just the tip of the iceberg, y'all, because after discovering this stuff about the LGBT, I went on to find out that I was also indoctrinated by feminism. I was racist. I'm black, as y'all can see, right? So it's not okay for blacks to be Republicans, let alone wearing a MAGA hat in public. Come on now.
Okay, now she's kind of veering off. Let me guess, she's gonna say racist against white people. Now, there is possible to do that, being like, oh, white people should die. Oh, white people should be killed. Oh, white people are all... Not all white people are like that. All white people benefit off a system of racism, white supremacy. Alright, that's been established. It's been established since slavery. They didn't just do away with it. They haven't made any specific laws to do away with it. They haven't made any legislation for black people to protect them, even after centuries of slavery. Matt Walsh won't get into that though.
Me and my husband get clowned for this. He's not here, but me and him have the same values. We actually ended up, I'm 23 years old.
I hope to God that is a black man.
Y'all thought I did not think I'd be married at the age of 23, but I am. Because me and my husband.
Dude, I swear to God, thank you for bringing I didn't want to keep pausing the video, bro. These girls now, I'm 21. These girls nowadays think it's impossible to build a relationship and get married around 25. Now, it's not good to get married early, of course, but it's just like, dude, what else are you gonna, like, these women want to really get ran through and then expect motherfuckers to be waiting at the finish line to, no. The good ones get picked early. And by early, I mean before 25.
His values align so much. I'm like, what? Why are we not married? Why are we not married? Why are we cohabitating like this? And
let me tell you why she probably thought why we not married. Because, you know, she got that feminist rhetoric out of her mind. But she had the whole goal of feminism is to make it so black women didn't procreate with black men. That's really what it was. So feminist black women would sit there and be like, oh, this nigga don't do this. Oh, this nigga don't do that. It'd be small ass shit. Oh, well, he don't got this yet. Oh, well, he don't got that yet. No building, just wanting to move in. So you want to move in with fungi pussy. Nobody's doing that, buddy.
We're Christians. We're not supposed to be doing that. Let's get married. And we get it. We went downtown and got married. Like, and no, I'm not too young to be married. People, oh, you're young. No, I'm not. I wasn't too young to be having sex with him. Not married, so I'm not too young to be married to him. What are you talking about? It's insanity, y'all. I was racist, y'all. I was content with being racist because when I was in high school, my liberal high school I went to, they taught me that black people couldn't be racist. We could only be prejudiced, which is some BS. So I was okay with being racist towards other people because they told me that I wasn't being racist.
Let me tell you something. The reason black people poke so much fun at other races, and yeah, it's racism. Everybody's racist. I don't give a fuck what you say. Anybody says. Everybody is racist to a degree. I don't care how nasty nice that you motherfuckers can be. I don't care how gentle you can be. Everyone has... Well, you know, I'm not going to say that. Most people have very strict views or, you know, not so nice views on certain people. Example, you know, you see all these Mexicans moving into America, wonder if they're legal or not, you know, just shit like that. When you are just, you grow up and you see nothing but, my bad, I keep stuttering. You see that this economy is getting fucked up, right? And you see all these people moving in, And it's just like, why are the borders not fucking closed? Why are we trying to be PC to everyone except for the people that you did wrong, black people? That's why black people are so racist and have so much contempt for this fucking country. They suck the dick of everybody else, but they won't give us a fucking bone. They won't give us legislation, direct legislation that protects us exclusively, just like you did the fucking Asians. What, does Niga Higa have to make a fucking video for black people to be taken serious? Yeah, get the fuck up on out of here, boy.
That's insane. That's an insane lie. Y'all have been censored so much. When I came out as a Republican publicly on my platform, because I'm an influencer on both TikTok and Instagram. I also have a YouTube page. And the initial purpose of my platform was to uplift people's natural hair. Because as y'all can see, this is my real hair. These are locks. And you know, in my community, most women don't like their natural hair. So that's something I've always noticed. And so that's what my platform was initially focused on.
Dang, bro, I hope to God she's married to a black man.
You know, engaging with people.
I hope to God she is, bro. You don't know how much I'm hoping this woman is married to a black man. It's not even fucking funny. Bro, I really hope
them that their hair is beautiful. God didn't make a mistake with your hair. You were born with natural kinky hair. You need to learn to love it. Don't give your baby a perm.
Hold on. You're saying this, right? But where does this stem from? European colonialism, right? So you're talking about how you were so racist and stuff, and how they were talking about black people can't be racist and shit. But you just gave a really big example on one reason a black person would be racist. They fucked our people and continue to do so. I'm not saying racism is justified. I'm saying I wouldn't blame a black person if they dislike white people. Just like I wouldn't blame a white person if they dislike black people. Because what else are you gonna do? Your pappy and your grandpappy did the same thing, so of course I'm gonna expect that out of you. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised when a white person is racist. Don't be surprised that I'm racist. Bitch.
That's insane. That's so late. And I slowly realized that there are deeper issues in our community. Yes, the hair is also an issue, and I'm always going to talk about it, but black people are racist. And I realized this because...
Come on, dude.
This is how I made my social transition, right? Because I was like a conservative to myself. Only me and my husband were talking about it. We didn't have any MAGA hats or anything, but we were definitely conservative based. So I posted a video on my TikTok at the beginning of the summer. And it was about, because there's a whole conflict in the black community, if you're not aware, where it's considered cultural appropriation for a non-black person to wear like box braids or dreadlocks like mine, or basically any other black hairstyle. If a white person wears it, then they're gonna get bullied and attacked. And so I think that's very wrong, that's very racist. And so I spoke out against it publicly. I'm like, you know, y'all are racist. Y'all are...
Let me tell you something. I made a comment about, it was like this dude that like plays with wind pans or whatever. His name is, what is that dude's name? He's like super positive. He has dreadlocks, like this chunky white guy. I made a comment on his video. I was like, he was talking about he's just making content, dreadlocks or no dreadlocks. And I commented, this shit got a hell of likes for some reason. I was like, as a black man, dreadlocks are dreadlocks. They're just bundles of hair made to have like gravity go down. They're just bundles of hair, dude. Yes, black people are the ones that make that shit look swaggy. We're the ones that started that shit. Same with box braids. But at the end of the day, they can do the same exact shit. It's not gonna look right. It's gonna look loose. It's not kinky. It's not woolly like black hair. It's still dreadlocks, but it's not the same. And then I got a whole bunch of comments, motherfuckers talking about, oh, coon. I'm far from a coon. Trust me. I'm far from a coon. If only those niggas knew. If only those motherfuckers knew. But yeah, nah. Dreadlocks are just it's hair. You motherfuckers worry about the wrong shit. Those be them ignorant, dumb, dense, retarded motherfuckers. Knuckle dragging bitches.
We're telling a white girl she's not allowed to wear braids because she's white. That's racist. You're telling her she can't do it because of her race. Y'all, I was cyberbullied for this. So that's what I realized I was right.
Motherfucker, don't talk about cyberbullying, bro. Turn the motherfucking screen off. I talked about motherfuckers calling me coon. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Half the motherfuckers be like 13 years old, the other half be in their mama's basement at 30. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck a cyberbully, nigga. Turn the screen off. But anyway, I'm about to just go off this because she went from talking about how transgenders are. She could have took this opportunity to talk about how transgenders are fucking with women. She didn't even have to make it a black issue. She could have stuck with the women part, but then she wants to talk about how black people are racist and shit. This is why I can't get behind these most conservative black people, because like they do too much white bootlicking. I can't do that. But yeah, I agree with her on most things, you know. But yeah, if I ask her about reparations, I guarantee you she'll have some Hillary Clinton-esque things to say about it. But yeah, see y'all niggas.